All right. Hey guys, how's it going tonight? Tuesday, November 22nd. Start putting in some of these levels here. Oh, looks fairly active for a night like tonight. Kind of surprised. I thought tonight would be absolutely dead. It's not like it's tearing up the world, but it's not bad for holiday week. Asian markets are open. So I hope you guys went and checked out Apex and signed up to one of their combines. If you didn't have a chance, right now it's Save 80. It's 80% on the combine. It's absolutely nuts. If you think about that in the grand scheme of things, you have a chance to make a lot of money by trading up to 35 contracts. That $300,000 combine, I think it'll cost you around $110 to sign up for that. To trade 35 contracts, I mean, that is absolutely insane. With $100 investment, I mean, you don't come across that too often. You get to the $20,000 target and 10 days into it, you get past your 10 days, you get 20,000. You've got the ability to make a ton of money for $110 investment. I've never seen anything that has that kind of opportunity. They were just not around, 4 or 5 years ago, three years ago. The only funding company that I knew about was TopStep, and you had to jump through quite a few hoops for that. So this is good that they're actually, coming through with a lot more of these companies that are doing funding. So what we like to do here, trade in the evening time. I got on a little late, a little after 7:30, but that's okay. We're going to check this market out and see what's going on here. We are on the NASDAQ right now, and I'm probably going to be trading fairly small unless this thing starts to move around quite a bit. But I don't want to risk a whole lot today. It's been kind of sideways overall. Been in, let's see, since it opened. A 25-point market, pretty much. Let's see. So we're in a downward channel. Popped up a little bit. Tried to come down lower. Did not want to get any lower than this. So let's put in some resistance right here, or support, however you want to call it. Bouncing up, came down, tested this area down here again. Magical 20s. There it is. um, so popped back up, and let's see what it does here. I am going to be trading two contracts again. Thought about just doing one, but it looks like it's a little bit more fairly active anyway. Overall, today's move was up, way up. Well, it just grinded and grinded all the way up today. So let's see what happens. Minute 30 left in this candle. Let's see how this thing ends up. You may have a chance to get long. Really just depends how far down this one comes and where it stops and just how the candle plays out. We got 1 minute to go. It's a close call for me on the tools that I have. Overall, there's a little bit of stuff in the way going north, but there's also a lot of stuff in the way going down too. So, all right, let's see what we got. 10 seconds left in this candle. I'm probably going to take this long. See if we can get in here. All right, so we're long. This thing's getting disconnected and reconnecting, doing all kinds of crazy stuff. All right, come on, let's see if we can get 2 points out of this. 2 points. 8 ticks. That's what we're going for. 8 ticks. All right, come on. You're so close you can get there. You really have nothing stopping you. You just got to have some buyers come in. All right, there we go. We got filled. All right, so I'm gonna go -2 points, and let's see if this thing can run a little bit. Um, I'm not gonna let it come down too far if it makes its way back up there, but it should get back up to at least 33 quarter. But all right, so we're so far 1 for 1. That's good. We're in a free trade. Let's see what we can do with this. Hopefully it runs a little bit. Doesn't seem like it wants to, but it keeps getting pushed down, but that's okay. We're in free trade, so we don't really care. We book some profit. I went -2 after I made 2 points. So it did what we expected it to do. Now we just have to see if it's going to continue up. Like I said, overall the day was up, but it's slow. It is slow. Yeah, it's slow today. But we found the right opportunity and we took it and made our 2 points. And I got into a risk-free trade, which is the key. I told myself tonight coming into it I wasn't going to have any runners, but I just thought, I see it. Okay, so our runner got taken out, but that's okay. We booked some profit. So we're coming back into this resistance area here where we had a lot of buyers buy it up right here. But it seems like it's going to want to go back down. So let's see what happens. All right, so far we're 1 for 1. That's good. Um, let's see. I am probably going to just stick with no runners tonight. And we're just gonna scalp it out. It's gonna get rejected from this area. Who knows? Anybody's game. Let's see. What's interesting is it actually opened with a little bit of a gap up here. Again, we're on the Nasdaq. Um, let's see what I'm sure ES is pretty much the same thing. Yeah, nothing real different with the ES. I'm gonna stick with I'm gonna stick going forward. I'm just gonna stick with two contracts, 2 point profit and a 5 point loss. We're gonna look for some trapped orders and you can see, let's see, we got 12. Yeah, that's not much movement. So close to 45 minutes where it's been, roughly a 10 point market. That's really not a lot, but there's opportunities. That's why we do this at night. Get your scalp in, make your couple points, make 50 bucks here, 50 bucks there, just on one contract. That's what it's all about. 2, 3 trades. Just try to keep it positive. Let's see. So it's just hitting down in this area, not wanting to go back down, but we just got to be patient, see what it gives us. Here's the magical 20s. Um, all right, so that did like some consolidation here. Tried to come back down. Didn't like that. Doesn't want to come back down. So the Nikkei and the Hang Seng are on right now. They start at 7 p.m. Central Time. Those exchanges do, and that causes a little bit of activity. Oh, let's see how far up this can go. Looks like we've got some orders in the way right here, right at this 31 quarter, actually 32. And then yeah, it's poking through that. So there's also trying to anyway. There's also more at 36 and 38. My tools are fairly flat just because there's not a lot of movement. Like I said, 10 point market for the past 45 minutes, so it's going to be pretty slow. I'm going to take it easy. Probably. If I see something good, I'll take it. It's approaching 8 o'clock Central Time right now. So did everybody see the Apex Save 80 coupon? That's a good deal. I'm gonna pop it in the chat. Um, Look it up. Curious to see how high this goes. This is good. We've got movement, so that's a good thing. We want to see some volatility in the evening time. Apex early Black Friday super sale. Okay, so this is interesting. It's hitting the 35s. But we need to see some more movement before we get into anything. There is a possible short that we can take. I just don't know if I want to do it. It's just it's really kind of there's not a lot of conviction to it. I think I'm going to get involved with this. If we were to short, it would be 729.75. If it hits 729.75, we would go short. I don't think I'm going to take it though. It got rejected at the right there at the 35. Yeah, it's just sitting here. Not a lot of conviction to it. Tell you what though, there's some stuff on the ES that if it goes up, if the ES hits 40, 10, 50, there might be an opportunity there. Let's see, is there some stuff in the way? Not really. All right, so we're gonna play a little bit off of the ES on this. Might be a chance to get long. You want ES to hit 1050. And this may be an opportunity. Yes, moving slow though. It's still got quite a ways to come up. 1050, but this right here, if the NQ comes up and hits that 35, we may see it blow through there for 5 points. I want to stick to the NASDAQ. Let's just take a look at the ES. Here's the 1050 area. All right, let's stick with the NASDAQ. Everybody getting ready for Thanksgiving? I've got tomorrow off. Well, I've got the rest of the week off. Thank God. All family stuff. Family, fiance. I'm looking forward to it. All right. Well, it's not moving a whole lot, obviously. I didn't really expect it to today. It really depends if it really depends. There's a couple of things going on with the ES. That it's hitting resistance right now or support right now, and it's trying to push up, but in such a slow market, it's going to have to come up another 2.5 points for it really to trigger something. But once that gets triggered, if that gets triggered on the ES, then that's what I want to watch on the NQ to see what the NQ does because there may be a possibility to get long. No news tonight. So we got long. Where was it? Right here. Got our fill. Let's just mark that right there. We got long right there, and we didn't lose. That was it hit our target. So let's just mark it. It doesn't it doesn't look like it, but we got filled because we hit it at the right spot. It bounced down right here. I think we got 79.20 or 29 quarter, and it went up to 50. Barely got our fill, but we did. Just didn't want to come up anymore. I was hoping it would shoot up to around here, around this other part of resist. I thought for sure it would come up another 15 ticks, but it went 8. All right, so we're forming us a little channel here. It's a little bit scared to do anything. I'm just gonna extend this out here. Nothing to do for now. Just sit and watch. This is where you get tore up. If you try to jump in right here, you don't know where it's going. In the grand scheme of things, it came down, had a big down move, tried to come up, tried to come up once, tried to come up twice, hit this area, came back down, hit this area, came back up, hit this area, back down. It's just to trade in between these two levels is just that's where you will get hurt. Now, the reason that I went long right here is just because I saw a specific trigger that I thought, okay, I can snipe out my 8 points. But there was a conviction here, right? We saw we saw the buyers come in right here, bought it up, candle closed up above here, came back down. I saw an opportunity here to get 8 ticks out of that, and we did. But we didn't get any more than that. This is just showing nothing. I mean, these are just sideways, complete sideways in a 5 point range. Not even a five. The candlestick's not even a 5 point range. It's 29 to 33, 4 point range. So there's nothing. All right, let's extend this guy out there. Last night I don't think I recorded it last night, but I came back in the evening time and I made a trade and I can't remember. I didn't mark it. I think it was a short trade that I got into right around here, probably this candle, that I made a couple of points out of. That's one of the things I'm going to probably start to do is if if the market starts to get active, I'm not going to sit here. What I was thinking about doing is not sitting here on this live stream for particular hours, but actually look at the market and see when it starts to get a little bit of movement. And then when that happens, go live. Now, it could be 7 o'clock, it could be 8 o'clock, could be 9 o'clock at night. But generally, when there's a big move made, that just means there's some activity going on. There's buyers, sellers, and whatnot that are participating. Because I don't want you to miss anything. I want you to see, the good parts, the good bits of movement, which, obviously you can see it yourself. But having this room open at specific times in the evening time doesn't really make sense overall. So just something I've been thinking about. All right, where are you going to go from here? Just going to sit around for a little bit or what? That's so, as I kind of mentioned before, um, let's see, back here, when we made these trades, uh-oh, when we made these trades yesterday, you can see let's see, we ended about 9:45. So around 10, 11 o'clock, that's when things started to get pretty active. Nothing happening. Still kind of stuck in between those levels. Till it kind of breaks out of there. I don't really want to do anything. There's no, nothing really to do. There's a lot of levels. Obviously, we've got these two big levels here, and until it kind of breaks through that, you're looking at the 36s, and there are some more levels at 36 and 38 right up here. Um, so on the downside now, after you get through the 20s, um, let's see. Yeah, you've got some other areas there as well. Looking at 720, 7 717, yeah, 717, 15, and 13. But first things first, it's gotta get out of this thing. The paint is drying. We need to get some music going here. All right, I gotta take a quick potty break, and I'll be right back. Yeah, came back and tested that area, huh? Nothing. Said no go. So that's one, two, three, four times it tried to come down here, and it's not doing shit. It's a big area for the nighttime anyway. So I mean, some traders will just sit here and trade in between here. I don't like that. Um, I mean, look at this. This is, these are point candles. Obviously you have your drop here, you buy back up. There's no conviction. You want to find candles that have a pretty decent sized candle, and just like this one that came back down, and then after that you hope that it's just going to rise back up. I mean, typically that's what happens, but this is the nighttime. It's definitely different. It's always different, and that's what we have to get used to, and that's what I've been dealing with. So you have to realize the difference between the morning hours or day hours versus the night hours. I mean, look, it's so funny because 8:39. Look at this candle, 594 to 570. It's a 24 point candle in 3 minutes. We're we're getting a point candle in 1 minute. Not even. What was this in 28? Oh, it went up 50 cents. If you want to call it 50 cents. But that's just what you got to deal with at night. That's how it goes. That's what we're dealt with. I mean, that's what we are dealing with. No, it's not always like this. It's hot. It's a holiday week. There's low activity. Not a lot of people out trading. People on vacation. That's okay. And that's the thing. You have to take what the market gives you. And for me, I have to do it in the evening time. So that's what I have to deal with. Yes, same thing. There's this big level here. You can mark that up. I'm not really watching the ES too much right now, but it's the same deal. So you've got oh 09, oh 07, 2 points, and what, 2 points since, what would that be, since 7 o'clock? So hour and a half, 2 points. I mean, yeah, it's not really a lot. And you got to expect the same thing's going to happen on NASDAQ. They just follow each other. Like I said, no news coming out in the Asian markets. Hang Seng or Nikkei. They're live right now, but there's just there's nothing pushing them very far that affects these two markets. Take a look at crude oil. They've that's doing a little bit of activity. It's doing more than these than the MQ and ES, that's for sure. 48, 4. All right, so what do we got? It's been hanging around. Just been hanging around. Chop. This is just chop, side chop. Let's keep an eye on crude, just for shits and giggles. Oh, poke below. That's a good sign. If it hits 81 even, it's gonna hit. Obviously, there's an area here that let's see if this thing comes down 20 cents and take out these buyers. 804, 804 to 4 to 84. I doubt that's going to happen. There's not a lot of buying here, but typically whenever it hits that 81, if it falls below an even number, generally it rifles down to that 92, like 8 ticks, like right down to this area. Now that's I'm used to doing this during day hours for crude oil. I've never really gotten into the nighttime, but let's just see if it gets down to this 92 area. It's gonna fall. Obviously there's a bunch of resistance here or support. This 8104 is 20 ticks below, so I put that down here, thinking it's going to do like a stop out of some people that have gotten long up here and here, but that's too far back. But this market's a little bit more active than this one, the Nasdaq. All right, so far one trade. Just got to be patient and watch what it gives you. So we're one for one. The other thing that I've noticed about when trading, when trading the crude oil, I notice it moves in 100 point or 100 penny increments. So I would guess that 81.48, you would think there is something down in the 40s as far as a target goes. Let's just keep an eye on this. Nothing to do yet. Still stuck in this, what do we call this? A 5 point range? 4 point range, pretty much. And it's five. Count the wicks. And just get rejected again. Definitely possible. It could just sit and bounce off of this area all night. It's a guess. It's a guess. And then once you, unless there's something else that's giving conviction, like if you're looking at order flow and footprints to see where the orders are and if there's trapped orders or exhaustion. But right now there's just not a lot of activity. Let's see you poke through there and have some sort of conviction in a direction. Just hasn't wanted to get through this area. But maybe now is its turn. Yeah, one, two, three, four. This is the fifth attempt. All of my tools that I use are just flat. They're just degraded, just sideways. So that's not telling me anything. I mean, the only possibility would be to take a long off of this. I'm just not really, I'm not really into that. Unless I see something specific set up, you're just going to sit in a trade for quite a while. It's just a lot of chop right here, so you don't know. Um, let's just say if we got long 26.50, probably would have got filled. Yeah, but you just don't see how it skipped up. it skipped up from 26 to 26.50. You don't know where you're going to get filled at that point because typically you'll have to put your you'd have to put a buy-in over the market because of the gap. If you look at the DOM, you've got one, two, three, a three tick gap in between there, four between the buyers and the sellers. So you don't know where you're going to get filled. That's the bad part about, being in this type of market where it's just so dead. You just gotta watch it because you've got such a gap. You don't know where you're going to get filled. Um, it's kind of hopping all over, but there's really no conviction. You can try and take a long off of this, but is it going to fall through? I don't know. And it's had its opportunities. One, two, three, four, five, right here. Is it going to make another one? Who knows? 8:47. 20 seconds left in this candle. Whopping 1 point candle. Oh, sorry. No, that was a 3 point candle. Okay, we've got some interesting stuff kind of happening. Seeing some block orders come in. There's nothing really in its way to go back up to the 33 area, 35 area, really. To come back up here, there's nothing really in its way except for um, these guys right here. But I don't like to take trades like this, take it back up, unless I see something specific on order prints. So we're just gonna sit and watch, see what happens. Let's see. Nothing to do yet. Still trying to creep up. So it bounced off this again. If there was any kind of a trade, it would have been a long right here. If if I were to have done that, I would have definitely only taken it to 2 points and that's it, just in and out. But we've had our one trade. We made our 2 points there. I didn't come into this night knowing thinking I was going to trade a lot. One, maybe two trades, just depending on the action. Let's see how far up it goes. I'm also going to check back in with crude. Oh yeah, it came back down. I thought it was going to come back here to 84, but that would have been off of this 104 bottom. We'll keep an eye on that. Yes, same type scenario. Got a little pop though by the NQ. So we have one, two, three, four, five attempts to come back down here, and I mean it's one of those nights where it just may not ever get through this area. That's fine. That's just how the market rolls. Well, let's see how far up it can go. We've got this area right here that's the 35, 36 area, even 30, 38 quarter. It should make it to it should make it to 34. It may have difficulty getting any past 35. See if it can get to 34. That'd be right there is 34. It should make it there. Okay, yeah, it made it 34. Now let's see how much higher it can go. Gonna pop through that, pop through the 34s. Boy, it's so different in the evening time versus the daytime, which is expected. ES making a run for it. So that's where so NQ's getting a little energy from the ES, I'm sure. Vice versa too. In my mind, ES is always the king because of all of the liquidity that it has. Much more. There's many more contracts being traded on the ES than Nasdaq. That's for sure. Which is why you get so much slippage on the you get so much slippage on Nasdaq, especially in the evening time. Typically, you don't get there's not much slippage on the ES. You can look, you can see. Yeah, I mean, you can see that how many contracts are being traded on ES. That's much more heavy versus the NASDAQ, where you're looking at three, four, five, two, and then ES, 30, 40, 50, and that's even pretty quiet. But it's something. All right. It's making a little bit of a move. That's cool. Now is it going to bounce off of this area? The 36s get up. There's another area, 38.75, 38 quarter. Um, it's kind of a wall there. Let's see what happens. See if it gets rejected off of this 37s, 38 area. All right. Well, it closed above that. Yeah, kind of splitting hairs here, but be really precise. Oh crap. Yeah, I think I'd hate to go short here. I would never do that. If anything, I'd be going long, but it has to. Let's see where this candle ends. Problem is, there's a stupid resistance at 38. But if we can get in, we wouldn't have to worry about that. If it could pull back properly and show us a little bit of support from the buying side, we may be able to squeak out 2 points. It's 9 o'clock, so it's 9:01. 50 seconds left in this candle. See how far down it's coming. See if there's going to be any buyers come in. I just didn't like this. I was thinking about going long right here. I just don't like that. I don't see I don't see many buyers in here, and there's a level up here at around 35.75. I mean, it's possible we could squeak out 2 points, but I just don't want to do that. And right now, it's just not enough movement. 10 points in 2 hours. And that's what it's been. 10 points in 2 hours. To try to hop in this, that's not really showing me much. Yeah, it is. It's pretty dead today. It's been just stuck in between these two areas right here. It's just not doing anything. There's no conviction. There's just nobody trading, and it's the holiday week, so let's kind of have to expect that. So you just try to play it best you can without getting hurt too bad. I mean, it came down here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times it got rejected. I mean, the only thing that you could have, I usually go for 2 points. 2 points. We took one trade right here, and we made 2 points off of that. So that was it. So we're one for one, but um, that it started to change a little bit, and so that's why I decided to go long here, which we got in and we took it, and that was it. Right now, I'm sticking with two contracts, so that's $80 on Nasdaq. Now, what I would like to see is a little bit of buying activity right here because it's showing exhaustion right down here. Yeah, I'm too. There's not enough for me to get in right now. This is a potential long right here to get 2 points. But 32 quarter, 34 quarter. So I would guess that you would make 2 points off of this, but I'm just not, just don't see it. And there you go. I mean, here it comes. It's just been like this all night. It's in between these two areas, but you want to see some buyers come in and take this up to 2 points, but there's not enough activity that warrants me to risk money getting in that trade. And that's the thing that you have to do. You have to play defensively because you'll just get wiped out. I mean, you have to be very diligent about where you put your trade and where you put your money. And right now, these candles, what is this red candle? 32 to 37. That's the first 5 point candle probably since back here. Is this one 533 to 28.50? No, that's not even a 5 point candle right there. This is the only other one right here. 38 quarter to 32.50. That was the last 5 point candle. And that was 2.5 hours ago. No, more than that. 3 hours ago. Yeah, that'd have been at 7 o'clock right here, right around 7. And we're after 9, so 2 hours ago. And I'm kind of going off of order prints as well. I'm probably not going to do anything until it gets out of this area. I just don't see it. Out of these two areas, I really don't see it unless I see some kind of an order print come in where there's a big institution coming in to buy. I'm not getting into that to buy or sell. Varun, were you the one that signed up to the combine? There was somebody in here last night that said they're signing up to the combine, and I couldn't remember who it was. Meaning the Apex with that 80% off. Oh yeah, you got the 50K. Good. Oh, that's good. Yeah, today it just grinded up all day today, right around 9 o'clock. It just kind of grinded up and shifted around, and yeah, it's dead right now. There's not a whole lot to do. This is where you lose money unless you see, like, now if there's a trapped order here. Nah, I can't take it because uh boy, I'd love to, but there's just too many levels at 35 quarter and 36 quarter that are in the way. So we're gonna watch for a little bit. Nothing happens, then we'll call it a night. But um, I wanted to see last night. I came back on, and it was around 11. I came back on, and I got short here, and I made some money off a trade down here. I didn't mark it up because I wasn't in here, but I did okay there. I didn't stay in long. I hit 5 points with two contracts, and I got out, and I took the 2 point or the 7 points total, and I just left it at that. So if you got 200 today, are you able to day trade? And are you doing which market are you, NASDAQ or the ES or what? Let's take a look at, so crude's trying to, okay, yeah. Oh, I just mean during the day, during morning hours. See, crude's trying to make it down to that 84, but um it's in there's got some stuff in the way here. But there's the 92. There's the 92 that I mentioned earlier. So typically, once it falls below the even mark, it tries to come down 8 ticks. But let's just see. I bet you crude just pops down here to 84. I'm curious to see if it does. If it hits this 84 level. This is definitely, it's more active than ES or NASDAQ, that's for sure. ES, same thing. Just stuck between these two areas, bouncing. Oh, you just made it here, on this up move right here. Is that what you were saying? Yeah. Yeah, this would have been ideal on where to go long. I just didn't want to get into it. Some of it is, that's part of it. But um, the other part is I also look at order flow to see where orders come in. So it's kind of a combination. Let's see what the fib traders are doing on this. That's the 50% mark of that move, that entire move. So dead. Let's see what crude's doing again. Trying to come back down to this 84 area if it can get through this. So one trade we took our $80. Just not a whole lot going on. And this will be the last time I trade this week, that's for sure. I look at crude, see if I can get to that 84. Look at that. Down, back up. That's crude oil. Well, hopefully next time we come back, which would be Sunday, what date is that? Sunday the 27th. Hopefully there'll be a little bit more activity. People coming off vacation, you never know. I would expect this to go back up. It's a possible trade, but not very likely. And I don't like to do that. I don't like to trade that. Let's see if crude hit our target here. Not quite. It's having trouble. Yeah, stuck. Just still kind of stuck in this range since 7 o'clock Central Time. We've had what, one, two 5-minute candles in 2.5 hours. So that tells you what kind of day or night this is. Yes, same deal. Crude's the only one that's been fairly moving. It's been doing something at least, but we haven't really been paying attention to that one. This little blue bar right here is 50% of this move that it just made. So this is where all the fib traders got in. 30 quarter. If you got fill at 30 quarter, you would have made your 2 points, but you just don't know where you're going to get filled. And that is just because if you look at the DOM, I mean what, 1, 3, 7, 4, there's nothing there. All right, so did you guys hopefully everybody checked out the Apex thing, Combine, save 80. They've got a deal going on right now, save 80. You can save 80%. That's just crazy. You can get into a $300,000 combine for a little over $100. I mean, that's data. You get Ninja, everything. You can't even get set up with your own account for that. I mean, that's crazy. With your own account, what I used to do is I opened my own account. That's fine. Funded it, and I used Sierra charts for a long time because Ninja wanted a lease, and I didn't want to pay that. That was years ago. But they charged so much per month, and then you had to pay for data and stuff like that. I didn't. So by the time you added all that up, that would pay for a combine like Apex. At minimum, the $50,000 combine. But there's others now. Trading. There's other trading software out there like Tradeovate that it doesn't take much. Their software is free. It's pretty cool. It's a web-based software, and they have the ability to you can write software for it if you want. If you know Node.js or JavaScript, you can write applications for it if you want. It's not something I'm into. I let the other people that are good do that. All right. This is pretty stale, so we're gonna shut this down for the night. I'm gonna leave this going just for a little bit. I'll leave it live. If something were to come up and we get some activity, I'll come back on. But I'm just gonna put a little note in here. Where's text? Font. But I'll leave this stream going for now. All right, we'll check back with you guys here in a little bit. All right, so hello. Test.
Potential T-Rex.
Hello. Hello. Test one, two. That was weird. Okay, so we got some movement. Why is this talking back to me? Hello. 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 Test one, two. Test one, two. Pretty long candle here. It's trying to do something. All right, so we've got a pretty long candle. It's trying to make a push back down to this area. Let's just see what happens. Let's extend this out. Still wasn't able to get past that. Okay. Let's see. I think it's going to try to take out all these short positions right here, or long positions short. So let's take a gamble. Just yet. I think I'm going to get short if this gets below the 75, 21.75. Okay, let's just try it. I'm hoping it comes down 5 points. That would be 2150. Boy, it's not wanting to. It's trying to get some conviction to go down there, but this is where it would just try to take the long positions out. So if I had to put something in here, let's see, we were at 2150. So I would say it's going to go to 1650. 2175. 1675. It may not. It may not. The one, so the one thing there is there is a little bit of a previous order in a way, kind of, but I thought it might blow through that. Come on, you're halfway there. I think I'm gonna flip out. I think I rejected right down there. We're only in two contracts. Damn, I thought for sure we missed it by one tick. One tick. But I thought for sure it would want to come down here to the 1650. But this is what we got to expect on a night like this. Mm, yeah, we're gonna pop out. All right, that sucked. Missed it by one freaking tick. We had to get to 1975. Yeah, this thing's disconnecting and reconnecting and all kinds of stuff. Right, we got one winner and one loser. Hasn't been too good the past 3 days. Damn, it came exactly where I should have been looking at something because there is a resistance point at 11,720 right there. Damn it. Well, my mistake. Ah, look at that. Came exactly to my target. Just took a little bit longer than what I expected. This is crude oil. Coming down to this resistance area, or support area rather. I'd say long-term target for this right here. A lot to get through though, right there. Let's see if this puppy comes back down here. Kind of interested in going long on crude for 8 ticks. It did. I think it did what it had to do. So let's just give it a go. Crude, I take 8 points, 8 pennies. I'm hoping it's going to bounce off of this. It's kind of asking a lot, but I'm not going to give this much room either. Because ultimately, I think it's coming down to here. Let's give this. Oh boy, I hate to be in two trades at the same time, but dang, I'm going short on NQ at 27, 23.50 if it makes it there. Nothing in its way. Oh, let's keep an eye on both of these. All right, come on, crude, just get up there. I'm definitely not taking that big of a loss. Crude. Okay, so we need one more penny on crude. Come on. Come on, crude, you can do it. Put a little power to it. All right, fill me. Come on. Why aren't you filling me? All right, I'm not gonna jack with this. One. All right, there. Now we're out. All right, so we took three. Wanted to get out of it because I kind of want to focus on this trade as well. So we've got that was a small winner, $60 in crude, and now it's coming down again. Uh, it didn't fill me when it got here to the 5 points. That happens sometimes. You just have to be aware. So anyway, uh, let's just stay away from crude. We made $60 on crude. Yeah, I don't know if I'd call it a winner or not. Yeah, we made money, but instead of 100, we made 60. Would really like to see this Nasdaq come back down to this 2350 area because I see exhaustion right here. But let's see. If it makes it up to 29, I'm out. Party's over on that one if it does. Let's see where crude. Okay, so it came back down. I'm glad we hopped out where we did. We got 3 pennies out of it. Jesus, pretty pathetic. But hey, you got to take the small ones with the big ones, especially with night trading. That's how it goes. So we got two winners and a loser. Right now we are right at break even because I hopped out of this one, this short a bit early All right, come on NQ. Let's see what you got. So we're gonna look for 2150 if we get filled right here at 2350. But it's got to come down. If it goes up to 729, then party's over. We're not getting short. Just sitting here kind of consolidating us. Obviously, there's no movement. So, but I see there's exhaustion right here. All these guys wanted to go long and they got rejected for the time being, anyway. All right, we had a block order come in. It's gonna take this thing back up. This may be a good place to get long, actually. Canceling that. Went to 28.50. $23.50. That's where we're looking. Yes, sideways. It's like everything else, pretty much, except for crude's making a good move. This pretty much sideways too. Let's see what crude does here. See if it's got, see if it's got some legs. It's just a lot of support down here, right in this area. It's just, overall, everything's just dead. So, two winners and a loser, and we're probably gonna wrap up 10:30. Yeah, it's bouncing off of that. There's where we should have got our fill at, but we didn't get fill, which is okay. We took two pennies off and made the target. So um we made $60 on that trade. Pretty weak, but that's okay. In the market, in a market like this, take what you can get. All right, this 2350 is, I don't think it's in play anymore. No, no, 2350 is no longer good. 2350 short is no longer good. There's no way crude is getting down past this level. No way. No chance. All right, guys, I am going to wrap it up for tonight. Two winners, one loser, pretty much a break even. So anyway, next broadcast will be Sunday after Thanksgiving, 27th. We'll come back and see how things are moving then. Hopefully a lot better than the last 3 days, that's for sure. All right, take it easy and talk to you next time.